Hi guys, it's your girl Chantal Janae and I'm back with another video for you guys. So this is gonna be a comparison video. It didn't start off as one, but we just kind of rolled with it. We got here. So it is what it is. This is gonna be a comparison of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer versus the Nars. Now the Nars is my absolute favorite. This is a all day radiant creamy concealer. This is like my absolute favorite concealer. The only reason why I don't use it every single day is because it's $30. $30 times every single day. I'm not gonna do the calculations for you, but I don't have the coin to use this every single day. I wear makeup like almost every single day. So I don't have the money for that. I'm sorry. So when I found out this was $8.50, you know, I'm like hopeful, you know, so the least I can do to be hopeful. So this is gonna be a video showing my thoughts and comparisons of the two. So if you'd like to see what my thoughts are, stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye. Okay guys, so I decided to go ahead and do my foundation with this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. You know, keep it in the family. I actually went to the NYX store here in Las Vegas because I heard that this concealer came out and that it was only like online. And I heard that you had to wait till like December 23rd or some jazz for it to be in stores. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I went all the way to the NYX store instead. Alright, but I'm just like impatient like that. Anyways, what I also got while I was there at Sephora was the Tacha Silk Canvas. And you know what? Makeup Shayla like swears by this, and the girls in the store were like, you have to try this. So I'm gonna try it out. Wow. I will say that it's like super smooth. Like, it does have a bit of a smell. My issue is I don't like floral scents. I'm not partial to floral scents at all. So that's the issue that I'm getting from that. Because I'm getting that vibe of like some kind of floral undertones in that or whatnot. So not a fan of that, but it feels bomb. Okay, all right. So I already have my lashes on and I have my brows on. I'm doing like a simple non-makeup look today because today's the last day of my nursing semester for this year. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squirt this on my face. Now, I want to mention that I don't like this foundation by itself, okay? Not because of the consistency, more so because of the color. The undertone on this is like just so strange. I couldn't find my right color. I have a few videos that I've like done. See that? Trying to find a match and I just couldn't. So with that being said, this is the closest match. And what I typically do is I mix it with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, which is my holy grail. And that, okay, I used to get like compliments on my skin before with the Maybelline, but when I tell you people stop me, can't stop, won't stop, they stop me to ask me what I have on my skin. And actually they say, they don't even ask me what's on their skin. They just say, oh my God, you have the most beautiful skin. And I'm like, thanks, but no, it's makeup. I'm not a perpetrator. I'm not a perpetrator. I can let it be known. They didn't believe me. I'm telling you, even the girls in the NYX store were asking me about my foundation. I went into the Morphe store, they're asking me about my foundation. I go to Sephora, they're asking me about my foundation. So look, this foundation, the mixture of this with the Maybelline is like just the bomb. But I wanted to keep it kind of really in the family today, so I'm not even gonna go there, all right? So, I want to tell you that I went into the NYX store and have the hardest freaking time picking a color. Okay, I brought you guys in a little bit closer. So I wanted to say that I was pumped to try this. I was so pumped to try this concealer because, you know, if the color was right, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation would be my favorite. It would literally be my favorite formula, right? So I'm like, okay, concealer. Like, that is the most important part of my makeup routine. Look at this baggage. I don't sleep. I'm in nursing school. I have a 3-year-old. So just FYI, like, concealer is the most important part of my daily routine, okay? So it's very important to me, and I had high hopes for this, like real high hopes, all right? So I'm gonna read you some specs from the website. It says that there's 24 shades. I'm gonna link a picture as to the color tones, right? While I was in this store, I was in the store for like an hour, swatching these daggone concealers. What? Yes, like an hour. Why? I felt like, okay, so they had it split up into rows of 8, if you can understand me, okay? So they had 3 rows of 8, and they listed them, basically, they grouped them by the light shades, the middle shades, and the deeper shades. So typically for my highlight, I go like medium deep, because my skin tone is like, okay, deep. Medium deep for like the perfect highlight shade. All of them were yellow. Okay, not all of them, most of them were yellow. Like, I had them all, and I literally almost bought them all for like my makeup collection, all of the deep shades, so I could swatch them for you guys and such, but literally, they were all so yellow that I would not get any use out of them in my makeup career. So it would have been like legitimate waste of money. I can't waste my coins like that. So what I did was I found 2 shades that seemed all right, and I got Warm Caramel and Warm Honey. Warm Caramel and Warm Honey. Now, I'm still not sure either of these is gonna work, but I am damn sure gonna try because you guys don't understand the process of me going to this NYX store. It's literally on the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. We don't go to the Strip if we're locals. We don't go to the Strip unless we're going to like a restaurant or something, you know? Like, we're not just going to hang out on the Strip. We're not shopping on the Strip. Like, no. So it took me a lot to get these, okay? It took me a lot. So I'm hoping that they're going to work out. On top of that, I do own the NYX HD concealers, and they're actually one of my favorite concealers to date. I really like them. Actually, it was Miss Jackie Aina who turned us on to that. And if you don't have that, like, maybe you should try it because that's actually a really, really good. But again, the color tones were just so off with that as well. So anyways, this comes in 24 shades. It retails for $8.50 on the NYX website. And I got the color Warm Caramel, which says it's a medium tan with a neutral undertone. That's Warm Caramel. All right, and then I also got, Warm Honey, which is a medium tan with warm undertone. Now again, I tried to first look at these on the NYX website because I was just gonna buy them online. And when I tell you that I cannot pick a color based off the undertones, I couldn't, and I'm glad I didn't because the undertones do not match. So this is the one that I picked for hopefully the closest highlight. What I also wanted to do was I wanted to swatch for you the NYX HD in 07 Tan because this is the actual color that I use in this one. So I wanted to swatch it as a comparison. So as you can see, this one is like much more neutral. And they did have more of a neutral selection with the Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. However, it wasn't this deep, okay? So it was lighter, and I can only go so light, y'all. I can only go so light without looking like Casper the freaking Ghost. So, yeah, that's definitely more of a red neutral undertone then these are the 2 new ones. So in comparison, because I love comparisons, and I should have took these bracelets off, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape in Deep. So I'll put that right here. So typically what I have to do is I have to mix the Deep and the tan sand. So as you can see, this is the Deep, this is the tan sand. Okay, this looks like it's in the middle, right? All right, so let's go ahead and give it a whirl. I know for a fact that I'm gonna need to use the lighter color, so I'm going to use Warm Honey. And I'm gonna do one side because I wanna see like what this coverage is like, okay? The website says it's Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer. And the description says, play hide and sculpt with our new Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer. Available in 24 highly pigmented hues, this lightweight liquid won't transfer and has 3 major complexions musts covered. You can use our blendable matte formula to camouflage imperfections, brighten up your face, and contour those features. Alright, so it says to pair it with the foundation and the powder to put your best face forward, but they didn't have the powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do one side first. This is in the color Warm Honey. Whoa. Okay, so off the back, it glides on so smooth. I know that's super weak, like, it glides on so smooth. It's like so creamy. I'm loving it, like it's so creamy. It's like, reminds me of the Nars Radiant. It reminds me of the Nars Radiant, but creamier. Do I want to do a comparison for y'all? Did this turn into a comparison? Okay, let's see. So, let's see how this works out. Okay. So I feel like it's a little yellow for where I would normally do. I don't think I would normally go this yellow. Why are things so hard? Like, why can't I just like instantly find something that like, I'm gonna turn this into a comparison video, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel Medium Dark 2. And I'm gonna put that under the side. Now it's very similar in color actually. And I like how they both glide on. Still the NYX is creamier. It really is. But let's see, as far as coverage. I always make these videos and I am using the other side. So we're not cross-contaminating products here and it's not getting any help. I mean, I was talking all that mess about the color and it looks pretty similar in color to the Nars. Looking at it, I can't really tell the difference. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This is the Nars side and this is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop side. Let me know which one. And I really feel like the Nars has more coverage versus the Can't Stop, Won't Stop, but I'm gonna be fair, okay? I double up. Concealer, I double the heck up. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more there. And I'm going to do the rest of my face with the NYX. And I'm just gonna leave that one side the Nars. Okay? Sounds like a good plan. Alright. NYX side. No cross-contamination here. Yeah, again, this is like, I think maybe just lighter in general, which, again, I don't like because I don't like to mix products, all right? I'm not a chemist, okay? I'm not a chemist. And I don't feel like I should have to mix a million different things to get something that works for my skin tone. I just don't. True story, I went into this high-end retail store once. I won't tell you which store. No shade. No shameless plug, no nothing. And when I was in the store, I was looking at foundation. This foundation was like almost $70. I'm like looking and I'm like really like intent on trying this foundation, right? I'm like, yeah, I've heard so much about this foundation. I want to try it out. I'm in there at the makeup counter, you know what I mean? And I won't say that the lady was rude, but she definitely wasn't very helpful. So now I'm gonna put some more over here on the side. This is the Nars side. She definitely wasn't very helpful. So finally, when I'm like asking her, because I'm still a shopper, I'm still heavily influenced by others, like I just am. Yes, I feel like I know what looks good and stuff, but a lot of times it takes me getting out of that environment and coming home to really seeing my true feelings on a product, to really knowing what I really think about the colors. Because in my house, in the lighting, I know what I want to look like, you know what I mean? So I'm like there, asking her opinion, and this chick gonna tell me, with you being so dark, you're just gonna have to mix. Am I a pharmacist? I don't have to mix, like, I'm not a fucking pharmacist. I'm not a chemist. I should not have to mix a million different things in order to look a certain way. I'm sorry, and yes, shout out to like all the brands that are making things brown girl friendly. Like I keep it. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying like the ones that don't, get it together, okay? Because we don't have time to be mixing stuff up and stuff. Especially if you mix things up, like okay, I get it. I can buy 2 foundations. It's gonna last twice as long. So it's not technically me spending more money, right? At least that's how I like calculate it in my head. However, mixing 2 foundations, unless you're mixing like specifically 1 pump of this and 1 pump of this, like to do all these different ratios and mathematical equations, like I'm gonna look different every day. And I don't wanna look different every day. I want to go someplace every day. I wanna go to work every day, school every day, and look like I have the same freaking skin tone. Okay, I don't wanna look like I got a tan one day, and then the next day I look like I've been to Alaska for the last 3 months. No, okay? I'm not trying to mix it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and set underneath my eyes. This is the Nars side, so I'm just gonna set this first just because I picked this up first. I mean, you know the Nars is like the GOAT, so you know that's gonna like look flawless. I'm using the Mercier because they didn't have the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder that I really wanted. And they have that powder in like a banana color, which I'm like all for, of course. Because you know us brown girls, and that banana color is where it's at, right? So I'm just gonna set with that. Okay, so I went ahead and just did my lips. And I wanna give that a little chance to marinate. Okay, so I've sprayed it with my Urban Decay All Nighter, because I want to see how it's gonna really sit. See what the colors are looking like. I do feel like I need to blend a little bit more in some areas. So I'm just gonna use that same foundation brush to do that. I'm like really trying to see the difference here. So what I will say, okay. So what I will say is, if you're not someone that needs super full coverage, this might be perfect for you. This might be awesome for you because you do not have to go and spend the $30 on the Nars Radiant Concealer. You don't. The NYX is perfectly fine for you. It'll work just fantastically. It'll be great. However, if you're someone like me, who is like the most critical part of their makeup routine, you might need something a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but one more time, this is the NARS side, this is the NYX side, and there's a slight difference. Maybe it's only up close. I don't know if it's registering on the monitor. Maybe it's just up close. The shadow that I'm still seeing here versus here. Maybe it looks exactly the same. Please let me know. Please let me know, because if it looks great to y'all, I would much rather spend my little $8.50 than my $30. So one thing I will do, because I for some reason didn't do this, is I was going to swatch these two colors together, because what I will say is they look very, very, very similar in color. So this is the NARS, and this is the NYX. And I was actually pretty shocked by that. They're real similar in color, y'all. So this is the NARS, and this is the NYX. And then I wanted to bring you guys in closer. Can you see it? You see? So this is the NYX, and this is the NARS. You see what I mean here? There's definitely more of a shadow with this one. Or unless this is the eye that gets less sleep. So anyways, that's my review on these. I hope you guys like it. I actually am not mad at it. I really feel like it's something that I can use as part of my makeup routine. Just not something when I need like a super full glam, you know what I mean? Or if I'm having like a really bad day, cramming for finals, haven't slept, been up 27 hours, you know, that kind of thing. So that's my review on the Can't Stop Won't Stop. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.